Title: When Saving Lives Takes a Twist, NYC EMT gets a shock in the back of her own ambulance. TLDR, NYC EMT heroically serving her community gets the surprise of her life. A patient turns hostile and skewers her in a shocking turn of events in the back of an ambulance. It was a regular Wednesday night in the city that never sleeps. The glittering skyline of New York City buzzed with activity, with EMTs being the unsung heroes, tirelessly zipping around, answering distress calls. One of these heroes, a brave woman dedicated to her job, probably thought it was just another routine run on board a Mount Sinai Health System's ambulance. Little did she know that her patient had other plans. You see, sometimes heroes face unexpected battles, not from towering fires, collapsing buildings, or heart-wrenching accidents, but from the very people they're trying to save. Who would have thought, right? As she went about her work, ensuring the safety and well-being of the patient she was transporting, the tables turned dramatically. This particular patient, described as emotionally disturbed, took a sinister turn and repeatedly stabbed the unsuspecting EMT. Talk about a plot twist no one saw coming. The aftermath was, as expected, grim. She was rushed to the hospital, and the whole incident sent shockwaves through the city's medical community. Many are left wondering, how does an EMT, trained and equipped to handle emergencies, find herself in such a vulnerable situation? And more importantly, how do we ensure the safety of these frontline workers, who put their lives on the line for us daily? This incident has certainly opened up a can of worms, raising questions about the safety protocols in place and whether they're enough to protect the heroes who are out there on the streets, day in and day out. Isn't it ironic how those trained to save lives often find themselves in situations where their own lives are at risk? We've all heard tales of taxi drivers facing unruly passengers, of teachers confronting aggressive students, or even of retail workers dealing with irate customers. But an EMT facing violence in the safe confines of an ambulance? That's a first, and it's bound to leave many pondering. In a world where unpredictability is the only constant, how can we ensure the safety of those who put themselves in harm's way for the greater good? So, dear readers, here's a thought: if this could happen to a trained professional in the secure environment of an ambulance, what does it say about the unpredictable nature of our world? And more pressingly, how do we, as a society, adapt to such unforeseen challenges? And, as always, we leave you with the biggest question of all: in a city that thrives on its buzzing energy and unexpected encounters, how do we strike the balance between caution and compassion?